y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Prospect Monroe, and I'm back with another video. Guys, we are still doing Vlogmas. I'm sorry, I'm like sweating bullets right now. We are still doing Vlogmas. Can you imagine, like, when I started Vlogmas, I did not realize how hard it was going to be. Like, it literally is, it takes a lot, especially when you're doing other things. I have a full-time job. I am also a content creator, so I work with a lot of brands. Around this time, you get so many like deals. Like companies are contacting me every day, asking to work with me and doing things with me. So it's just like keeping track of that, posting a video every day, editing it, and having it for you guys is like extremely hard. Like, but in doing this every day, I'm so happy that I've been able to complete it. I think I only missed one day. But me doing this has showed me that I can do so much more. I'm like a lot stronger than I thought I was. And, life happens. Like throughout all of this, on Saturday, my car breaks down. So behind the scenes, everything is like kind of chaotic, but I'm just blessed that I've been able to still post videos and do all of that. And just, it just shows you how strong you actually are. And so now, today I'm coming back with, we are, a couple days before Christmas? We literally are days before Christmas. So yeah, today I wanted to talk about the Devon Franklin and Megan Good situation. I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, so I'm very familiar with the Seventh-day Adventist. So I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, and I'm very familiar with the church, the Seventh-day Adventist church, their practices, just a lot of things. So there's a lot of nuances to this situation that a lot of people will not understand. And obviously they have not come out and said, what the real issue is. But on the outside looking in, when their story first came out, I honestly did not think that. I mean, I found the story very different. I'll say different. And I didn't think that they would last because I just knew how judgmental the Seventh-day Adventist church is. And if you are not familiar with that, it takes a lot for you to kind of like brush things off, because it's a very pious community. They think they're above a lot of things, and it's just a lot of rules. So if you're not used to it, if you are not accustomed to the lifestyle, it will take a toll on you because there's a lot of rules. Okay, so Devon Franklin and Megan Good met on the set of he's a movie producer and she's an actress, and they met on the set of a movie that she was in, Jumping the Broom. So he was the producer for that movie. They met in 2011. They dated for like a year and a month, like 13 months. And then they decided to get married. So before they got married, the reason why they made headlines is because they decided to go on this abstinent journey until they got married. So in the Christian world, a lot of people attempt to do this, but a lot of people are not successful. So they drew a lot of people in from that story. So everybody was enthralled with the story of, how they waited. And I don't think we've heard of any like high profile celebrities that have waited to get, to get married, to, engage in intercourse. And so a lot of people were like so touched by their story. But Devon is, not only is he a producer, but he's also a Seventh-day Adventist preacher. He's an ordained pastor in the Seventh-day Adventist church. So a lot of people were passing judgment on Megan, basically saying that she was newly found to the religion and that she was not suitable to be a first lady. And a lot of things that came into question was the way that she dressed. Now, if you know anything about the Seventh-day Adventist church, they are very focused on appearance. So a lot of people like to fake the funk. They look at what it looks like on the outside, but not necessarily on the inside. So I knew immediately that, they were going to criticize her. They were going to criticize him. And in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, you could lose your position if anyone in your family is doing something that they think is not conducive to the religion. So I've seen that happen where someone's child did something and you are chastised. It's very, very, very strict religion. And so, because I knew she didn't have a background in it, and I was looking at her past and how she portrayed herself in the past, I knew they would have a problem. Number one, Seventh-day Adventist people don't really like wearing jewelry. They don't believe in really wearing makeup. They speak about modesty. You'll find in some Seventh-day Adventist churches, women don't even wear pants. So it's a lot. And if you're not from that environment, it comes off very judgmental. Like, I've heard the saying, come as you are. I don't think that applies to a Seventh-day Adventist church. So the headlines hit this week, and it showed that he petitioned for a divorce. He filed papers, and there's court records and everything. And we're going to follow this because I want to see where this goes. Because, when you look at the court documents, you're seeing that he's requesting to show information about finances. So they have to basically present their finances to the court. So I guess they're really trying to see if their assets are going to be divided, or just to see what financial position they are in. Now, before they actually got a divorce, maybe a year or two ago, it hit the news that she had stopped going to church. And as a woman, I immediately knew, I was like, this relationship is not going to last, because if she stops going to church, that means she either feels away, or she does not feel influence in the church. Like, she doesn't feel like whatever she's learning in that church is helping her. But the way that she has talked in the past about, the criticism that she's received, and it didn't seem that she was always welcomed with love. And so I know how, like, being new to a faith and how, not be really being received well can make you not, would basically turn you off from religion, really. Because you're preaching about this God that is so great, but you treat people like trash. And so it's hard for someone to even believe that you have this great thing that you're saying you have, and you treat people badly. So there's a saying that says, people won't remember what you said to them, but they'll remember how they felt. And so when you treat people badly, they remember that. That stays and sticks with them. So the reason why I even talked about this is, I'm talking about this is because basically a lot of people were disappointed. And people are disappointed that they got a divorce because their story touched a lot of people. However, they mentioned that the reason why they had waited is because they wanted to get to know each other. And I think outside factors, they haven't come out and said, what the real issues are. But I believe that the outside factors started to seep into their relationship. However, I do understand that they probably will be better off together, but they both have made the statement that they feel like God has brought them together. So if God truly has brought them together, I think that their story isn't necessarily over. But it's just interesting to see that people really held them to like a certain standard as if they weren't human beings. People are human beings just like us. They make mistakes. They make errors. They're not perfect. And so we should not be holding people to standards. They should not be goals. Create your own goals of what you want to see your relationship like. I'm not married, but from all the married people that I've spoke to and are around, they always say marriage is hard. Marriage is work. You have to put in the work. And they always say that there should be, your marriage should be between you, the other person, and God. And not to necessarily let outside forces kind of come in and give their opinion, because it can taint it. And so, I wish both of them the best. I hope that, this is the best thing. And who knows, maybe this is. However, it's just disheartening to see that a lot of people are like, well, there were a couple goals and we didn't know what was going on in their situation. None of us know the ins and outs of their relationship, and so there shouldn't have been goals. I think what they did was commendable. They stayed married for 9 years, and I didn't even think it would last at all. I'm surprised it lasts that long, just because I knew how the Seventh-day Adventist Church is, and I always felt like, you know, just even in interviews, like they would do interviews, and people would be in the audience just saying all types of rude stuff to her, and I'm like, I know me, I'm a very confident person, but if somebody is talking to me negatively all the time, I shut down. I want to remove myself from that situation, and I keep away from it because I know that I don't do well in situations like that. But you know, your husband's a pastor. He has many speaking engagements. He has a church with people full of opinions. Then you have the internet. I knew that it was going to take a toll on her, and it's just sad. Tell you guys, set your own goals for your own, with your own standards for what you want. I think what they did is commendable, but I think that it's definitely doable and people can do it. And if that's what you want to do, do it. Stop looking at what other people do and compare it to your life. This is not a race. Everybody has their own journey, their own path. Find out what your path is and follow it. Stop looking at other people's past and other people's decisions and tailoring it to your life, because it's not necessarily going to work for you. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say, and I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and come check me out. We only have a couple of days left of Vlogmas, and we made it. What is this, day 20? Oh, I don't even know the date. So yeah, check me out tomorrow. I have another video tomorrow. I don't even remember the date today, but Christmas is 2 days away. We're 2 days away from Christmas. Vlogmas is almost over, y'all. I'm so happy for all the new followers, and I have so much stuff in store for you guys. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. For those who understood the assignment, I see you. So good luck to everyone, though.